Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live from the man cave. For Wednesday, for Wednesday, hang on. For Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. Welcome. As always, I tell everybody this is a family friendly channel. There's no racism, no nastiness of any kind. If you cannot abide by those rules, you will be kicked out without question. And if you come up into the chat, you gotta put your name on the screen. If you do not put your name on the screen, I will not let you up. Period. I gotta get one thing. I'll be right back. I gotta get my phone hooked up to everything, and I'll be right with you. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Today was a nasty day. Raining on and off all day. I was able to get to plant some stuff. I hope you go back and watch those videos that I did. And I always tell everybody in the chat, if for any reason I get kicked off, I will try to come back in as soon as possible. If I don't come back within the hour, that means we had a power failure. So, what I need to do is come up into the chat, put the URL up, and introduce myself. So remember, if you see thing, we have Grandma Lynn in the chat too. Okay. So we saying welcome to him. Guys, says hello to me too. So that's it. Hold on, I'm working on something. I lost it. What'd I do with it? My mind isn't with it. Let me see what I did with it. What did I do with the phone? Where did I put my it was right in front of me. If it had teeth, it'd bite me. Nice. Nice. I don't know. I'll be right with you. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right with you. I am still here. There we go. And there we are. There we go. Yes, we got it. Okay. So I just posted a few videos before I came on. I was on with Lynn. I got to turn down the sound on. Okay, that's it. And we're all set. I will come up into the chat, put the URL up, and hopefully we can have a lively live stream. It is very, very nasty out here. So, what I mean, it's pouring rain and it drizzles and it pouring rain and it drizzles and stuff like that. So this is my, I say, you're welcome to Garden Aquatics Remix. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified when I post the video. Okay, right here. I want to do this. I'm gonna get rid of the green screen in just a second. So let's do that right now. And tomorrow we'll be doing a thing about green screen, virtual video, stuff like that, and then doing my video on the making some stuff, the tumblers, keychains, stuff like that. What I do. Right now it is 50 degrees here, and chilly wind and rain. It's not getting cold, but it's chilly and nasty out. That's all I can say. So that's it. And let me put this up. Let me put the URL up on the top of the page so that anybody who wants to come in can come in. And if you look at over to my right, you'll see a big box. Hopefully, that's the gazebo. Hopefully, everything is there. I didn't open it yet. There's the thing. We'll pin it to the top of the page. Let me get my studio up and running. Let's fix this like that. And we'll come in to the chat. And I'm always going for the wrong mouse. I feel better. I took some aspirin, didn't take the pain pills because I don't want to get addicted to pain pills. Started hurting, so I took the pill right away, and it has helped. A little bit of pain. I don't want to take any ibuprofen or anything like that because I don't believe in it. And we should be okay. It has to do with the rain. Last night I was fine. Oh, there it is. I pinned to the top of the page. If anybody wants to come in, I was fine. I was able to do some work today, being outside with the rain. As you can see.
Bluetooth disconnected.
There we go. Yeah, we got to try to connect that again. There we go. It should say connected. Let's see. It's connecting. Okay. It's connecting. So let's see. There we go. There we go. That's it. Okay. So there's the URL. If you want to come up, you can come up to the chat. If you notice the box, like I said, behind me, that's the gazebo. Hopefully, I don't think my son is going to come for Memorial Day. When we have a barbecue, we're going to have a barbecue with just a couple of friends, and I will not be live streaming. I hope to be live streaming on Sunday, maybe trying to put this up with my wife or whatever, or my daughter. If I get it up, there'll be a video, but there will be a live Dollar Tree haul, but there won't be anything on Memorial Day. I'll post a video or two where we have guests, and these guests don't want to be on YouTube, so you have to understand that. Will not be live streaming tomorrow night because of the holiday. My wife will want to get everything ready for Memorial Day. I'll try to do something or show you what I'm going to be cooking. I will show you me getting the barbecue prep area ready either Friday or Saturday. Tomorrow, we'll try to get the plants in and everything else. She's saying, hello, Stephen. Good evening, Judy May. She says, good evening to me. And then she says, share your, share, I don't understand what, share you out. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You sing hello to Chi. And then, good evening, Judy May. And she says, good evening, Lynn. And she's putting Judy May's out there. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You shared me out. Thank you. I think you said something in your live stream. I didn't catch the last portion. It's the weather. Uh, let me see something. This drives me crazy. We're probably going to have this problem all night, buffering and stuff with the weather. They said it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. Well, it's happening. I don't know why, but it's happening. So she says, yes, Judy May Collins, I will. I was live on Woman's channel. So I switched over to Grandma Lynn's channel. Okay. And she ended the stream before I came on. So we are having problems with our system. There we go. And that's because of the rain. It's pouring right now. So hopefully we'll be able to stay on. So I appreciate it very, very much. Lynn, that cake looked good. Your frosting turned out great. Yeah, the cake did look good. I meant to ask you, I don't know, I think I posted it in the video. Did you put the strawberries and berries in it? Or was that just a cake? Because I didn't catch you making it. Of course, the tail end of it, because I had to pick up my daughter. We went out to eat. We came home. I filmed my videos, got everything ready. While I was talking to you, I uploaded my videos for the day and what I did. So let's go to the chat here and see what we have. I want to put it out so people could see it.
my video was posting what I did plant and how my plants are doing, and we're going to try every day to do something. So, uh, video wise, as far as plants go and stuff like that, and get as much as we can done by the weekend, and hopefully get that up. No berries, just the cake and frosting. What'd you do with the What'd you do with the strawberries? Did you eat them? Lynn, tonight I made yeast dough for pizza, or used yeast dough, topped it, toasted it. Really, it was all right. And then she says, I'm sure why the dough didn't rise. Judy May. Trial and error. Yeah, that happens. He just says, I used 1 pack of used warm water, some oil, salt. Maybe I should have had put some sugar in it. I don't know why. Long since I tried to make that kind of dough. It could have been the yeast was old too. So I got carry out. I caved in pizza so bad. So I tried to make homemade pizza. You should have just ordered pizza out and just got it delivered. Judy May, instead of going to all that trouble, it didn't work. There we go. This way we'll tell everybody that we're live. Here we go. I put that on my tab and everything else, and that's it. Hold on, I'll be right with you. And that he says, Lynn, so should I have used sugar instead of salt? Next time I'm gonna try that. I never heard of putting sugar in yeast with pizza. Oh, I don't know. So now here we go. Let me get this up here. I'm trying to keep up doing everything. There we go. We got it. There it is. All right. So, uh, what did you say? You said if I would have had money, I would have ordered pizza. Put a picture of it on my community post and tasted good, but the dough was just flat. Didn't have any taste. So what you should have done was put some seasoning in the dough, although it didn't rise. A playlist of yours, Judy May Collins, until this morning. Hopefully it helps. Okay. All right. This is acting, everything is acting up tonight because of the rain. Lynn, it, yes, it is helping. My watch hours are going up. Thank you very much. You mean a lot to me. Um, Tonight I'm doing squirrel. Tomorrow I will be posting you, and then I go back to my European list. So I'll be placing one of your playlists, maybe your crazy lady thing. We'll do that. It's raining here again all day. Highs only in 63 and windy. Today it was 65 and drizzle, rain, pour rain, drizzle, rain, pour rain, and windy. And it is now. That's why I got the door closed tonight because it's chilly. I have short sleeves on. So, and my back is bothering me. I took a pill. I put some lotion on, and I took Tylenol. It's not Tylenol liquid. Aleve, one Aleve, two, and it helped. So, and they paid hello, everyone. I'm back. Welcome, Nicole. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get my thing up and running here. That's it. And what I didn't do is that we're in the cave and I didn't put this on. Here we go. And I'll be going over my list tomorrow again of what's wrong with the picture. I only have two people have subscribed to it and got the right thing. Of a couple of people, but they didn't get the thing right. Pizza dough recipe from Google. Two and a half cups of warm water, a cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of yeast, cup of vegetable oil. You can use olive oil or other oil, such as avocado, 6 cups of flour, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Okay. Now, when I make pizza dough, I get the pizza dough already made. Or I will go to the, I will go to the, I will go to the pizza place and they'll give you pizza dough and I'll make pizza. Maybe I'll make a pizza sometime. Do that. I'll tell you whether I make the dough myself or get the pizza dough and just make it. You can get pizza dough for like $5 in the pizza place. One I got it last time, and that was a long time ago. So we'll try it, but it works. I made calzones with it and stuff. So that's it. Yeah. I'm going to make banana bread. I'm going to do all sorts of stuff. I'm waiting for my lettuce. I'll make a salad with the lettuce from my garden. Put some meat in there and stuff like that. And you see the thing from the reflection? That's because of the tape up here. That's the tape. That's the reflection of the sign over there. But that's it. That's the thing. That's the gazebo. Hopefully, it's all right. It's all right. And my wife is upset about once I frosted and once I put it added vegetable oil. Okay. It shouldn't taste any different. Oil is oil. You just add a little more salt. Thank you, Lynn, for the screenshot. Combine salt and flour and start adding the flour. Combine the salt and the flour and start adding the flour. Okay. That doesn't make sense. But, all right. Let me fix this. Stephen, I'm glad you got your gazebo. I am too, but I'm hoping it's all in one piece. I hope we got everything uh, in a bowl. Combine the flour and the salt, and add sugar into the yeast mixture, half a cup at a time. Mix well between additions. Yeah, just keep doing it, mixing it, mixing it. That's it. So we hope it's in one piece. That's the thing, or there's no damaged parts. This is from Bed Bath and Beyond. So hopefully it's okay. So keep my fingers crossed. What we'll do is we'll open it up maybe on Saturday. And if I may try to put it together or whatever, we'll see. But I want to see if all the pieces are there. If I have to cover it and leave it on the deck, I'll leave it on the deck. But that's what I want to check for. And Friday, my air conditioner guy is coming to put on our AC. Just type into Google homemade pizza dough recipe. Yep, you'll get it. Lynn, you wrote down on we're gonna try it the way next time. Okay. But just go on Google and put homemade pizza dough and it'll come up. And I'm getting a backache again. I don't want to take anything. So that's it. And we have Grandma Lynn. She's going to come up in the chat. Here she is here she is. Let's bring her up. There she is.
Hello, how are
Hello.
you?
I'm
I was
fine.
laying in the bed.
My back is bothering me a little bit.
My right side of my back is bothering me. I'm tired.
Mhm.
I'm done with these cats. The cats are driving me crazy. I just wanted to show Judy May. Hold on. It's hard to type in the chat what I want to say sometime. History. The best homemade pizza dough recipe. It says taste. Can you still see? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We'll
I can't
put
stand these pop-ups.
We'll put you on the screen.
Okay.
Solo.
It
There
says
we go. You're
it
solo.
says my all-time favorite homemade pizza dough recipe. This recipe has been tried and tested week after week, making the best homemade. I'm going to do this live. We're going to make a pizza live. Yes, I am. I got to get my ingredients. My all-time favorite pizza dough recipe. This recipe has been tried and tested week after week, making the best homemade pizza. My family now likes homemade pizza better than takeout. Okay, let me slide down and get the ingredients. Here's the picture of the dough. See the dough?
Oh wow,
That looks real good. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I gotta copy it or email it to myself. Let me see.
What I would cheat, I would buy the pizza dough in the store or
You can do that too. You can do whatever you want.
Go to the pizza place, get their pizza dough.
Okay, they're going on and on. I need to get to the point. Blah 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 blah. Hold on. The secret it says the secret to the best homemade pizza dough. The secret is in how much flour you add to the dough. This is where I get a little unconventional because the ingredients are all pretty normal. But my number one thing that I have said for years with bread is bread making is that I think many times people fail and end up with dry, dense bread because they are adding too much flour. And when I thought about the pizza dough recipe from blah blah blah, says I thought about
Thank you, Sprinkle.
how wet the dough was and how I never questioned it because I always did the ingredients by weight. I don't do that. I don't do recipes by weight. I do it by measure.
Mm-hmm.
Some people weigh their ingredients. Okay, let me. This. They're just going blah 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 blah. They're talking too much, like me.
Mm-hmm.
This makes 3 1-pound balls of dough. Usually makes 3 pizzas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the point of the matter. What they do is they got this long explanation, so they're gonna have a bunch of pop-ups. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Long, and there's all these pop-ups are a pain in the neck. So let's go here.
That's where they get
I
more
have to
money.
actually sprinkle. I'm trying to get to the recipe. I think she screenshotted it already, but it's called, the place is called Taste and Tell. So you can type in the description taste and tell. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Type in Taste and Tell pizza dough. Taste and Tell pizza dough. That's the site.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also just type in pizza dough. If I can just get back over here. Pizza dough recipe. And then
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more. And there's plenty. Okay, are you ready?
Go ahead. You're
Okay.
solos there,
See,
so.
okay, thank you. See this?
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
There's a whole bunch. There is a whole bunch. So type in pizza dough recipe. That's gonna be, I think I want to do that next. I'm gonna buy some chicken wings,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have the ingredients. I have the flour, the sugar, milk, water, yeast. I gotta buy the sauce. And then if I want to add some pepperoni or whatever, we're gonna try that live. We're gonna do homemade pizza and then some wings, hot
Yeah.
wings. Now I want pizza.
Judy May says, Lynn, I wrote it down. I will check it out. I love you. Okay. So
Love you too. This
thanks.
this stuff looks good. Look at this homemade. Oh my goodness, homemade pizza dough Italian recipe. Look at the picture of it. Look at that. Look at that right there.
Okay.
Doesn't that pizza look good?
Oh yeah, that looks like a specialty pizza. Oh yeah, definitely.
It says homemade dough Italian recipe by the Petite Petite cook. The Petite
Mhm.
little the Petite cook. Let me click on that. That looks good. Oh no. Oh, here's a bigger picture. Steven, I need this pizza in my life.
Okay.
And then they put all the ingredients. So yeah, that's where I get my recipes. I go online. I want to take a look and see what the ingredients are, Steven.
I was gonna have pizza for dinner tonight, but we went out and we passed on McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's. So
There's nothing wrong with
first time I
that.
had McDonald's in about a
Yeah,
month.
it
That's the
says
first time.
yeah, they're giving grams.
Mm.
No, I need English, not grams and all that. But it's lukewarm water, active dry yeast, sugar, fine sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, medium strong flour. I don't know what that means. Pizza sauce or marinara sauce,
Mhm.
fresh mozzarella balls, and basil leaves. We've got to try this, but I got to find out. This is like from the UK or something because they're saying milliliters
Yeah, yeah.
instead of
This is
no,
Steve. I bet
I
you
can't.
can make it. I'll probably do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm gonna
next
make
week
pizza.
after this weekend will be all. I like McDonald's too. The double cheeseburger.
See, now I want
Mm,
a double
that's
cheeseburger.
nice.
Y'all are
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. Well, I had the
you,
quarter pounder bacon burger, so
oh,
with
those are
onions.
good.
Yeah, so that was it.
And cheese.
And then I got home late because of the traffic. Traffic's starting for the weekend already. Tomorrow's going to be murder.
When is
Because
this holiday? This coming Monday?
this coming Monday, yes. It's the
Wow,
last
the
Monday
year's
of
going
May.
by quick.
Yeah,
January, February, March, April, May. We're almost
right.
half a year. It's like
Yep.
Christmas before you know it.
Yep. That's what I said. For New Year's, I said before you know it, will be in Christmas. Oh,
You know what else is good? Making little pizzas with English muffins. Have you ever done
yes,
that?
yes, all the time. My daughter does it all the time. She buy,
Yeah, I gotta try that. I love
she
that.
takes them and she has them in her apartment. We have a mother daughter, so she takes the and she makes them downstairs that in her apartment. We're up.
Perfect.
She's
Let me take a look at a recipe for that. Okay. Okay, I gotta put you down somehow. Well, I'll just type with one hand. English. English. Let me sit down. Ugh. I don't want to get up. I'm tired.
I
Ugh. Ugh.
don't want to get up either, but
Getting old. Getting
yes.
old is no joke. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
The
I
right
put
side of my
myself
back
back up.
started hurting. I go, uh-oh, I need to lay down. The minute I feel any kind of pain in my back, I lay my butt down.
That's what I do. Or get in a
Put your
chair
feet up.
recliner and recline, put my
I ain't
feet up,
ashamed.
and read a book.
And that's right. Put your legs up. Put on something very cottony and comfortable. Your
Mhm.
favorite baggy pajamas. You put you for you when the camera's off. Put on your baggy boxers and a loose fitting t-shirt. Put your
Mhm.
feet up and relax. For us
Pure
ladies, a baggy
sweatpants.
nightgown.
Um,
Okay, I'm gonna look up English
anywhere,
muffin pizza.
sleeping, staying home.
English
We're not
muffins pizza.
we're not traveling anywhere either. We're staying home too. My son may come, but he may travel to Jersey to talk to his
Oh, look
father-in-law.
at this. Look at this, Stephen. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I may even do the I may do both.
Hmm.
Oh my golly jeepers. Okay, you ready? Look at this. English muffin pizza.
Hmm. It's easy.
Look how yummy.
Hmm.
Child, we could make that with chopped steak, with
And
the steakums.
bag bagels too. You can put it on a bagel.
Yeah, English muffin pizzas, baked by Rochelle, all recipes, all these different places. It says you need 4 whole English muffins split in half, a half a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 3/4 of a cup of prepared pizza sauce. You can use anything, tomato, pesto, Alfredo, whichever your family likes,
Hmm.
a pinch of kosher salt, a pinch of black pepper, 1 cup of the mozzarella cheese, shredded or cheddar cheese, provolone, or any cheese you like, 1 cup,
Right.
a
Right.
half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and then add your choice of mini pepperoni, quartered or sauteed veggies, spinach, anything you like, and then fresh basil.
Hmm.
Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Arrange the English muffin halves cut side up. Lightly drizzle with olive oil.
Hmm.
Um, you're gonna put them in the oven for 4 minutes. Hold on. So the olive oil goes on the English muffins, goes in the oven for 4 minutes. Guess you're gonna get it toasty.
Hmm.
And of course, the instructions are gonna take 100 years.
Hmm.
They make it look good, and they make it look good here in the ad. Hold on.
Uh, Judy May
Okay.
says, I'm going to try and do a live stream Friday night out
Okay.
back
Cool.
in the yard. I'm going to have a fire. I wish I could do that.
Nice.
Like we can't have a fire in our thing. We got to put a pit or
Mhm,
whatever
pizza sauce.
because my yard's too small to have a fire pit. They won't allow it. I may try it. My neighbor
So
may have
that's
one, so it may be
yeah.
nice. I might maybe
So
do that. You go on for an hour, do a live stream, maybe
that would be
Saturday
nice.
night or Sunday.
So
I forget
there's
my
your
gazebo up.
setup for your English muffins on the parchment paper like
Mhm.
that. And then I don't need all this extra talk. Okay, spread the English muffins with the sauce of your choice. Sprinkle any and all desired toppings. So sauce, and then your whatever toppings.
Mozzarella, olives, peppers, whatever.
Yep. And then it
Tomatoes.
says, bake the English muffin pizzas at 400 degrees for 10 minutes
Mhm.
until the cheese is melted and the English muffins are slightly golden at the edges. And that's it.
Yeah.
A little olive oil on them. You put them in for 4 minutes, take it out,
Mhm.
put all your favorite toppings back in the oven for 10 minutes or till the edges are brown. Boom, there you go. We
Yeah.
need to try that. I want that, but I want some chicken wings.
I might do that on Friday.
Yeah. If we all do the
Yep.
same thing, then we can connect our videos together.
Yeah. I'm
But
not
I
thinking
have
do that.
two packages of English muffins.
Mhm.
So I might as well go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we can have the
Dollar
buy
Tree.
one get one free this week in Stop and Shop. So,
Really?
yep.
That sounds good. And you know what, Stephen? I respect and appreciate how you're spending time with your family. That is the
Mhm.
most important thing, besides God, is your family.
The wife's
Hey,
still a little bit
boo-boo.
upset
Hey,
about the
boo-boo.
situation with my son, so but just everybody
See,
keep her in your prayers. She don't want me to say anything about it, but you know,
I will. I've
yeah.
got 2 packages of English muffins. These English muffins are from the Dollar Tree. These English muffins are from Walmart. These Dollar Tree English muffins are $1.50. They cost
Yeah.
an extra quarter. But
Right.
I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you something. These are right here. They're called Nature's Grain.
Hmm.
These are from the Dollar Tree.
Right.
Nature's
My son
Grain.
likes them. I don't like them, but my
These
son likes them.
I like them. They're to me. Everybody has a different palate. Everybody likes different things, and these to me are absolutely delicious. I also, like I said, for about $1.35, you can also have the Great Value.
Hmm.
You can go and get the Great Value ones from Walmart. So you got your
Hmm.
Walmart ones,
Hmm.
and then you have your Dollar Tree ones.
Well, the ones in Stop and Shop are $1.75. Buy one
Yeah,
get
that's
one.
not bad.
So then that's about the
But
same.
I
You know.
like them, right, Boo Boo? I like. Ah. And no, I don't want any. I don't want any cake. I had enough cake. Oh, Boo Boo, I gotta clean her potty box. Don't worry, I'm not gonna show the potty box. Boo Boo, mommy forgot to clean your potty box. Let me get this plastic bag. Hold on. Probably. No wonder she's crying. My box is dirty. What's wrong with you, old woman? Take care of me.
Mhm.
Stop telling me you love me. And I got my plastic Ziploc bag. Poor little baby. Oh, I got you, Boo Boo. Mommy got you. I'm sorry. But you were acting insane when I brought that other cat in the house, so I had to run away from you. Steven, my cat lost her mind when I brought that other cat in the house. Oh my
I was
gosh.
telling you the other night. I told you that last night. I was telling you that you got to be careful.
Brother, my cat, she howled like a wolf. My cat howled like a wolf at the moon. It was insane. Sounds came out of her. It was like I was at The Exorcist. I had to get some holy water and throw it on her. It was crazy. She's better now. She's rubbing near me, and she's fully recovered from the shock. But she was so jealous. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But she's all right now. So I've resigned myself to the fact that I can't bring another cat or a dog in here. Probably not even a gerbil. Maybe goldfish.
Yeah. What you should have
Goldfish and
done is
plants.
put
That's
the cats together, and that would have been.
yeah. I should have bought 2 cat. I should have bought. When I had her as a kitten. I should have brought both 2 kittens together. That's the best way to go because they grow up together, always knowing each other.
Hey,
And when you've
Jesse.
had a cat, hi, is Jesse here?
Yep, Jesse just came
Hi,
in. Hey,
Jesse.
everyone. Say hello to everybody. Give
Hey,
me a thumbs up. Thank
Jesse.
you. That's what we like to see. Thank you, Jesse.
It's
I
good.
got to give him
Thumbs
a
up,
name, of
everybody.
course.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm cleaning a potty box for my cat so she doesn't get mad. What's wrong with you? My potty needs cleaning. I'm sorry, boo boo. My sister's trying to call me. I already spoke to her, so she's just calling for bologna and cheese. I know she's all right. You all right, boo boo? Huh?
How are you?
You
Okay.
all right, boo? Yes, good girl. All right, ma'am. Your boss, your wish is my command. Your potty is
Oh,
clean.
yeah. Okay.
I'm a slave to my cat. She. It's like she's running the house. I just happen to live here.
Mhm.
The cat is the boss,
Yep.
right, boo boo? Is that better? Good girl.
Mount Sparrow. Welcome, Mount
Good
Sparrow.
girl.
Thank you.
Now, of course, now that I just cleaned the potty box, she just jumped in it. Oh, thank you.
Mhm. We got to give him an applause. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Owning a cat, let me tell you something. If you're thinking about getting a cat and you think your cat's going to be lonely, get two kittens together. Two
Mhm.
kittens. Do not try to have one cat like me for 3 years and then bring another cat in. They will get so angry. I found that out today.
Yep.
My cat, if I could translate the cat language, she was cussing me out. You dumb old lady. How dare you? I am the queen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the cat queen. How dare you bring another cat in this house?
That's what happened.
Oh, gotta wash my hands real good because
Mhm.
you know me. That's why I buy so many paper towels. Definitely because I have all the English muffins. We gotta try English muffin pizzas. I gotta get some sauce. I gotta get some pepperonis, and I gotta get some maybe some black olives.
Pepperoni. That's it. You got to put the
I gotta
pepperoni,
get the,
black
and then I
olives.
gotta get some mozzarella. I gotta get some mozzarella. You know I love the Italian people there, Mr. Steven. I
Mhm.
absolutely love them. I love everybody. And the Italian folks are all about family and tradition. Yep. I love people. I love family-oriented people.
Mhm. That's it. Yep.
Okay, let me get
So
my
I
talk to me.
won't be on live tomorrow night. I'll be live on Sunday, but I won't be live
So
for
you're coming
about a
back
day.
on Sunday. That's good.
Yeah, and then
That's good,
for
Steven.
about an hour or two. That's it. And then
Yeah. How
I have
many
to see what my son is doing.
how many watch hours do you have?
Right now, I have. Let me see. 60,
Oh, I gotta put the
2660, I think, or 2661, around there.
26. So you need
2660.
about you need under 400 hours to get to that 3,000, the initial 3,000 under 400
Mhm.
hours now.
Yep. Let me see, just to make
Okay.
sure.
I ran Judy May last night, and the night before I ran you and Squirrel. So tonight,
Square.
I'm gonna wait
Yeah,
one more night, Stephen.
I'm
Tomorrow night,
2660.
I will do it again. Tomorrow night, I will run you and Squirrel. I run you two at the same time.
Right.
And then I have skipped a day for Judy May, and then I'll go back to Judy May and I'll pick another playlist.
Yeah. My it's 2660 right now.
2660?
Right.
But it's probably more than that, right?
Yes, as of the 16th. So it's, yeah.
2660. So you might be at 2700. Let's guess.
Yeah,
I'm gonna conservatively say you
or
need
around there.
350 hours.
Hmm.
About 350 to get to the initial 3,000. Once
Hmm.
you get in the door to the 3,000, you can start with the channel memberships, as you know.
Yes, I
I'm
know.
preaching to the choir.
Gotta apply first. I keep applying. It says they'll let me know, let you know, be
Yeah,
email, and you'll get your thing in the mail. So I'm waiting.
yeah. Excuse me a second.
Yeah. You know what? Me too. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step out for a second. I want to get comfortable. I'm gonna put more comfortable pants on. I'll be right back. Let me put the chair up in the video, and I'll be right back. We can stay on late tonight. Let me put this up, and I will be right back. I'm going to fade out. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I got pants on. I'll be right back.
If you make that sound, can you make that sound again, Boo? That was hilarious. Look at your chunky self with your chunky jealous self. You don't want no other kitties but Boo Boo, right, Boo Boo? Yes, of course. Use it. What am I gonna do with your Boo Boo? She's all right. Good girl. Good girl. All right. You're in charge of the house. I gotta go out here, okay? You gonna be a good girl? Let me turn this light on for you so you're not in the dark. My cat is so spoiled. Oh my goodness. But it's all right. She's a good girl. Good girl. Yeah, I know you want a SNACK, but I'm not gonna give you one. That's gonna get you too chunky. It's okay. There's nobody in here. There's no other cats. You're good. She's following me and looking at me to make sure there's no other cats. She's looking behind me like you better not have another cat in your room. This is ridiculous.
I'm back.
Stephen, the cat is following me and looking behind me to see if there's a cat in my bedroom.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she's eye spying me good, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
She's peeking. She's like the Stephen, she's like the what you got back there? You better not have that other cat hiding in the room.
It's what you said
It's
you were going to do. She
gonna thank goodness, like I told Living for Jesus, thank goodness I trimmed my cat's nails yesterday. Because there's no way she'd let me trim them today. I'm glad I trimmed her nails down, Stephen. She would have tore my leg up. I'm sending her to your house for vacation.
No.
Yeah, just pick a room. Pick a room. Just put the potty box in there and leave her in there for 3 days. I'll come get her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a day. What's this? Oh, that's the stuff I bought for the cat. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I can't hardly see better that way. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be buying another cat house, an outdoor cat house. It's got like a second floor. It's kind of big, and I'm gonna have that in the back for the little cat outside. And then, believe it or not, I'm gonna get that cat fixed. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say to them, you hang on to her for 3 days. I'm gonna pay 3 days room and board. Gonna make sure that she's fixed so there aren't 500 kittens running around. I could just take her to the shelter because somebody could adopt her, but I don't know, because if you're there long enough, you know what they do to them. We're not gonna say. So I feed 3 cats outside.
Find one that's no shelter that doesn't do that.
Yeah, there are shelters that won't do it. They'll hang on to them for years. They'll feed them. They got an area in the back, and they let the dogs walk out, and there's cages in between.
Well, then
It's
Long Island, North Shore Animal League, and they don't no kill shelters. So.
Well, that's good. We need more of those. What we need is people. What they need is to have a happy medium and say, okay, It cost me $188 to have my cat fixed. I couldn't find one of those places that would do it for free, so I paid the whole thing. What they need is an organization that'll come in at least with half, and that
Mhm.
will encourage more people because a lot of people on my street, they let their cats outside and then they come back in the evening. But if you let your regular kitty cat female go outdoors, or the male's gonna make babies and the female's gonna come back carrying babies. So
Mhm. Well, they
people
have,
need to,
the North Shore does it for a donation. So I think like $50, whatever it is,
yeah,
you donate to them and they'll do it for you. They did
yeah,
it
I
for our
pay,
dog.
I know I paid way too much, but I just in case, if
And
I
if you
open the
adopt
front
a
door,
dog from there, they'll do it for free. You just a
amazing.
donation. So
Yeah. I think it's irresponsible to have an animal make more animals because people are dropping them off left and right. That's why
mhm.
there's 3 cats running around outside without a home because
Like you
people
said, this
refuse.
lady just threw that cat out there. Would you throw a baby out the car and leave it? No.
No, come on
So
now, Stephen. I
go to a
just,
shelter. Say I can't have a cat. They'll take they'll take it. No problem.
yeah.
And I think we got to what didn't work for our dog. Uh, we had 3 months of free training. I to walk the dog, stuff like that. My dog couldn't walk her, so she would pull. So we couldn't walk her. I could be the only one that could walk her. I jerked her just a little bit, and she walked behind me. But nobody else could walk her but me. But we never took her. She went in the yard. We picked it up. She went in the yard. She wouldn't go out. That was the one dog we had. This dog we'd take off, but we kept her in the yard. We made sure the gate was locked and we opened it. And then when she got old, she wouldn't go off the deck. We made like a little area for her to go on the deck. She wanted to go out. She sat on the deck. She loved the pond. That's why I got that picture of the pond. He's sitting in the pond watching the fish. One time she ate one. When I first got it, we put the fish in the pond. And thank God it was an expensive fish, but she went in there and what do you got? He's eating a fish. Oh, told her, no, no. I put the stuff around it and she just sat there and listened.
I told you, Daddy, to take me to McDonald's and get me a fillet of fish, so I just figured, I'd help you out.
Yeah.
That's not, yeah. Training is key, but I always say don't ever like for Christmas get your child that's really little a puppy. Puppy's
No.
gonna turn into a dog with dog
Mm-hmm.
size potty and everything else that goes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And some
And
people
people
think
will
it's
get
cute. Oh, look at the
a
cute
rabbit
puppy.
and stuff like that. Stuff. No, no, no.
Yeah, during the what is it, Easter,
Easter, yep. They would get
there's
rabbits
some
and stuff.
shelters that will not, and some stores that will not, they'll say, no, we're not selling the rabbits at this time because they know what's going to happen. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
be
Let them go.
cute like
Mm-hmm.
this. But once it gets really big and chunky,
Mm-hmm.
well, little Bugs Bunny isn't cute anymore. Well, we're going to have to go ahead and get rid of him.
That's what happened to our neighborhood. We got the rabbits because of the people dropping them off. We had jackrabbits they're all over, especially on the parkway. We're 5 blocks from the parkway. The people just dump them on the parkway, off the parkway, go out and you know. And they tell you no on the thing, uh, animals in the wild, whatever. Inform us. We'll tell you where to go to take it. Even the fish. People can't the fish. The fish gets too big. They dump them in the lakes, and then the fish gets big. It starts eating the other fish. You don't know what you got. You could contaminate them, and people fish for them. So there's a couple of fish rescues that you can go to, and they'll actually come to your house and pick the fish up. I talked to one. He has his own channel. It's Ohio Fish Rescue. He'll go anywhere in the country and get the fish and bring it back to his house. And he has all these big tanks and stuff like that. And he was on recently. He did a big video because he's changing, making a pond bigger, and he's building a big 100,000-gallon fish tank. Oh, so.
That right there is a wonderful human being. There's some people that just have a heart for animals, any kind of animals. They really have a big, huge heart for them.
An
I
entire
wish I
house
had
is
the
filled with fish tanks.
resources.
Yeah.
If I had the resources, I would be, if we could build something where we could have, some of these animals, these cats and
Mhm.
these dogs come in,
Yeah,
you
well,
know.
they have all sorts of places. They have a place out here was supposed to be a rescue, and the cats were in terrible shape. A couple times, people would take them in and stuff like they didn't have the proper permits, and they took all the cats in, and they couldn't handle them. It got so bad that people started smelling the
You could smell
yeah,
the urine and everything else. Yeah.
ammonia in the neighborhood, so they had to
Yeah.
destroy the house.
I can't do that.
No. So I would love to have a farm where we would have I would know what my limit would be. I say, when I have people that would take them, and it's okay. I can take more, but we're talking about that now. We'll see. He said, "Well, we got to get ourselves straightened out first. My wife's fit to be tied, so we're just praying for when we go away. We're gonna look. We're gonna look at different farms and stuff like that up there. She didn't rule that out, so we'll see. If not, we stay here. That's all.
It's yes, no, or wait. He
Right?
answers all our prayers.
Yep.
Something, he knows the desires of you, your wife, yourself, and your daughter in your hearts,
Mhm.
So I always just believe if I'm trying to do something, I want to move or I want to change jobs, whatever it was in the
Mhm.
past I used to do. When it felt like I
Yeah.
was pushing really hard, like I felt like I was pushing a 2,000-pound horse, like I was trying to make it happen.
Mhm.
I knew that it wasn't the Lord. Hey, thank you, Judy May.
Mhm.
I knew it wasn't the Lord. You're trying to force and make something happen.
Yeah.
But when it's smooth, like all of a sudden for you see the land, you see it's got the sewer, it's got all the things that you need for you and your family, all the requirements that you need for your
Mhm.
life, right? The sewer, the heat, the location's good, it's quiet, it's not, you're not around any crazy people or druggies or anything like that, it's pretty
Mhm.
nice. Say, okay, well, so far so good. Your wife, then you can look at your wife and she's like, I like this, like that. You both like it. Step number
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
And then you just keep going in and deeper. All right, let's talk about the money. Let's talk about
Mhm.
the money. We got to talk about the money. This is where we're going to be at
Mhm.
75.
Pulling a mother to pulling a wealth together between the sale of our house, the thing what she would get from her father-in-law and stuff like that, and we pull all the money together. We'll see. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see. She said my son doesn't have the money now, but if the what the father-in-law wants to do, if he does it, we'll definitely consider that. So we'll see. That's why we're
Yeah.
gonna look. We're gonna
And
look.
you gotta look into the future and say, okay,
Mm-hmm.
how am I going to be at 80?
Mm-hmm.
You have to
Well,
think about all these
I
different
told him that
things.
don't thing where only if I'm capable. If you have to put me in a home, where she says don't have to worry about you. You have the fire department retirement home. You're a fireman. We'll put you there. So
I understand that, but I mean, if there's a
yeah,
way
yeah.
where it's all on one floor,
Mm-hmm.
easy accessible, You can
Mhm.
get up and shuffle your way to the potty. You can be helped
Yeah.
as far as bathing. I'm not saying it's going to be bad where that
Right.
will
No.
happen, but everything into consideration.
Yeah. Also, we lived
And then
with her mother-in-law, my mother-in-law. We kept her until we just couldn't do it because she had dementia and stuff. She just started seeing things, and it was just too much. So,
yeah, that's how my sisters they we have different fathers, so we have different grandmothers. So
yeah.
their grandmother, she absolutely lost it. She was just
Mhm.
looking at the walls, saying there was oil coming out of the
Mhm.
walls.
Mhm.
She was holding a baby doll like a
My,
baby, you know. She
my
was just out of
my
it.
wife was sitting in on the computer here in the room. My mother-in-law was sitting in a chair watching TV, and she goes, "Lorraine, what's that man over there?" She goes, "What? Don't you see that man?" And she started seeing
Wow.
her mother. She started seeing her her father. You know, and then
That's when you know
she
the end
told
is
her,
coming. When
yeah,
you, I've heard that over and over since I was
mhm,
like in my 30s.
yeah,
That when it comes to persons in their late 80s, they're in their
mhm,
late 80s, their early 90s, and it's just about that time.
mhm,
They start dreaming about their family
yeah,
members, or actually, like you just described, they
seeing
start
them.
to see them. It's like, oh, there's my mom, there's my great grandpa,
Hmm.
and you know you
Yep.
know.
And
But
then
let me tell you, I'll tell you
my
something about that.
my
Praise God that
whole
they
story
do.
was we were all set to put her in the home. We got all the paperwork done. We had
Hmm.
an attorney come in and turned all the thing over. Her Medicaid payments will go to her and everything to the nursing home. We're all set to do that. Everything. She was in a nursing home. Everything's being paid for. And about a month later, we get a phone call. She passed away. And the Medicare never went to the
I'm
nursing
sorry
home,
about that,
whatever.
Stephen.
Yeah. She was 99 when she passed away. Oh.
Wow, that's a good long life. You
Mhm.
know, let me tell you something,
My wife's got a
Stephen.
longevity. Yeah.
If we manage to squeeze, I say squeeze, if we manage to squeeze into our 80s, we are so blessed.
Mhm.
I think making it into your 80s, I'm hoping to make it to 92 or so.
Well,
I want to be able to see.
my aunt made it to 90, 91. So I
You
believe
got good genetics in your
my
family, both
father
sides, in
ran
my
to
opinion.
80, 86, 87. My
That's a
mother
good
was,
long life.
so we'll see. But my brother passed away in 72 or 73. My
Things
sister
happen.
was 70. Well, she get cancer and all that stuff. My sister was really bad. But
I'm
I
sorry.
watched everything. She was never wanted to go to the doctor, and when she started going, it was too late. You know,
Yeah.
anytime a little ache or thing I don't know about, I'm off to the doctor or off to the
I
hospital.
always hear you all the time. You say, "Oh, I went to the eye doctor. Oh, I had this removed.
Mm,
Oh, I went and checked this and that." You're
mm,
vigilant about that, so you are just fine.
yeah,
You and your bride,
mm.
hey, boo boo, you and your bride are just fine,
And I
in
got
my
to go
opinion.
for a prostate check again. So
Yeah, please do. It's very simple. You do it once, you ain't got to think about it for a year. Just get it
mhm.
over with. That's all. I
Every
thought I
6
had
months
some
I
clear.
go.
I know you said your son didn't want to, but he finally went in, thank God.
Yep.
Go in and just boom, boom, boom.
Hmm.
Go ahead and take the medicine to empty yourself out, and then the other medicine to relax you, and then they put the camera and they do the thing.
Hmm.
And
He's much better now. So I'll say he's upset
thank
too
you,
about
Lord.
the insurance, but other than
Life
that.
happened. Where is? Oh, there it is. Don't mind me. I just put a bottle in the bathroom counter.
Next week when it's his birthday, we'll talk about
Yeah,
it. He turns 40
some
this
folks
year.
wait too late. They wait too late when they're in a lot of pain, and then yeah, it's not good. Here it's cloud covered now. It may rain. Hey, Nugget.
It's
Hello,
still
Nugget. How are
here.
you? How are you after your bath? Do you feel better? Do you feel better? You're such a good, yes, you're such a good girl.
Oh, he's
You're
probably.
such a good girl. That's the outdoor cat that my cat was screaming about. You want some crunchies? I got some crunchies. Want some crunchies?
Is your cat
Yeah.
watching from the window?
All right, here you go. Have some crunchies. Have a snack.
Pouring here again. Oh, but hopefully we
Giving
can
my
stay on.
outdoor cat
We'll
a
see.
snack.
We don't lose connection.
Oh, all right.
So
I'm gonna hang out here with my little nugget,
it's the
and
21st.
she's gonna enjoy her crunchies,
Mm-hmm.
aren't you, girl? We gotta get you fixed. We gotta get you fixed, Miss Nugget, before there's more nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because there's male cats out here, and you know what happens every bunch of months. And then all of a sudden, here comes a big belly cat looking at me. Hi, I've got 9 babies.
Yes, I planted the one pepper seed. I'm going to plant the other one with some other peppers in the garden. Just about the white pepper seeds. So,
Beautiful.
yeah. So I'll be planting that. I told everybody about it today. So the seed will be going in the greenhouse, and one seed will be going in the garden. And
It's
I'm
awesome.
planting the tomatoes too. The tomato seeds you got.
Yeah, my plants are still hanging in there. It looks kind of cloud covered. I don't know what the weather's going to be like later. Just about a half an hour ago, it was sunny and 71 degrees. Now,
Mhm.
now it's, you can see behind my head, you can see.
Cloudy. Yeah, that's what it was today. It would clear up and then come down pouring and then it drizzled. I finally got to plant some stuff and then I had to go. I think it started raining again. And I had to go pick
Mm-hmm.
up my wife and my daughter. And so let's go out to eat. Let's go for pizza. I want McDonald's, so we went to McDonald's.
You can go wherever you want to go. You're retired. You better enjoy yourself. You and your bride enjoy. I said it. You and your bride enjoy yourselves. Life is short on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to have some pizza. You know, you're not doing it every day. You want to have your McDonald's and just chill and enjoy your McDonald's. You're tired, running around all day. You know what? Let's go to McDonald's. All right, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's the way I feel about it. I had the ingredients for the chocolate cake. I said, all right. I said, all right. Time to make chocolate cake. I guess I'll just turn the camera on and make the cake. I kind of messed
Yeah.
up a little bit, but I got it back
But you're
together.
gonna make the berries with the
Yeah,
strawberry.
I thought about it. I've got the 3 little strawberries, and I'm waiting for about 2 or 3 more to come up, and then I can make some use of them. They're fine in the fridge right now.
Strawberry
They're
shortcake.
fine for a few more days. I was gonna make the blueberry and strawberry pancake. Have both berries in the pancakes.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were making today.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
changed my mind. I'm like, okay, I got the ingredients for the cake. Let's make the cake. I'll just go on live and make the cake. So I did. Right there, right, Nuggy? Yeah, I got some flea medicine. I got to put that flea medicine on this cat.
It's chilly in here. I should have got the shirts, long sleeve top on, but all right.
Yeah, the last I look, it feels like as I'm sitting out here, it feels like it's about the 70 degrees, but it's not humid.
50,
You know, it's kind of a
51 here.
coolness. So
Yeah, I figured
maybe it's
it was. It was
68.
yeah. It was hot the last few days. On Friday, we're getting our central air tuned up and working. It's going to be cool. So it figures.
You know, this is perfect weather for our vegetables or
Yeah.
our plants, because it
Mhm.
cools off. It rain, then
Mhm.
it stops, then the sun comes up. So our plants are starting to really grow because of the cool heat.
Mm-hmm. They're not what they call bolting because bolting means they go to seed right away and you won't have anything. This way they take their time. You got to keep watching them, get the buds off if they get too
Yeah.
big. So right now it's comfortable.
What I'm looking forward to is the tomatoes because I
Yeah.
want the green fried tomatoes, Stephen. I got to have that sandwich.
It's
Oh,
52 in Carlton right now. Okay, you're in Ohio. Eh,
she said
um,
52. Oh yeah, I
52
see it.
degrees.
52 in Canton right now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. Mhm.
I don't know if you did you hear of Ohio Fish Rescue? You know, but um, no, I don't know where they are in Ohio.
Ohio Fish Rescue.
Mhm. Tomorrow, our temperature for tomorrow is 55, 100% chance of
Mm.
thunderstorms. Here too.
Wow.
Here too.
100%. 100%. Wow.
They said 75 to 90%. So we're definitely going to have something. They say tonight,
Yeah,
flood
I
watch.
would
So,
agree. But right now, what I like is if it gets really hot during the day, it cools off at the night. I make sure my screen is in place, and then I open
mhm,
the windows to let the air flow in the house. And
mhm,
then just before it gets too dark, I'll turn everything. I'll let that happen for a couple of hours to cool everything down so I can sleep good.
mhm,
And then I have my rotating little fan I got from Goodwill. I have that going back
mhm.
and forth in the bedroom to let the cool air go back and forth. Whenever that fan is on, I fall asleep like a baby.
Well, we would do, we'd hit the house cool, the air conditioner on all day, and the house would cool down. We're not supposed to do it, but it's supposed to be climate control, but we'll turn it down low so that the temperature won't keep coming on, coming on. We put the fan in, we open the back door, we put the fan in, it blows through the house. Beautiful.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. There's ways to save money on this electric bill. We'll figure it out.
And but our house
Man,
is climate controlled, and we're not supposed to touch it. But he said that's why you're original, but make it lower so that they thing or higher so that the temperature. My wife's always saying in the summer she's hot, she's hot. I said go outside for a few minutes, and as soon as she steps outside, oh my God, you're right.
come on
It's
now.
different. You're in a house, it's comfortable, you're getting warm. Is the air conditioner working? And then she goes outside. Oh my God, you're so right.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right, Nugget? Hmm? Mm,
So that's good.
good girl.
Take one of these before I start coughing again.
Yeah, I gotta get this big house for Nugget. She's gotta have a comfortable house. And somehow we're gonna get her fixed before it's too late. Right, baby? Don't you worry about it. I got plans for you. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Hmm,
that's it.
yeah. We have a very, very light breeze with this cloud cover. Finally slowed down. It was like the highest winds were almost like they're about 32 to 35 miles an hour. The wind gusts,
Mhm.
and now it's starting to pick up a little bit. It looks to me like it could be thunder by looking at the cloud, how
Well, that's
cloudy it
what I'm looking
is.
for. As soon as that happens, I got to go off. But so far, so good.
So far you were at an hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad. You got that
Not
hour, and
bad.
that's good.
We try to get at least 2 hours in. Okay,
Yeah.
after 11, they said it's going to be really bad. So it's pouring out here right now. You can't hear it, but it's pouring. I hear
You ever,
the
have you ever thought about collecting rainwater? You
I'm
get the
looking into
barrel
that.
and you get the barrel and you put the screen over it and then let the
Well,
rainwater go in. It's real good for the plants.
I know I got to look into it. The town's supposed to be doing something about that. They're giving you one, uh, or you get it cheap. I'm going to look into it.
Yeah, I watched this guy, he had a plastic barrel. He
Mhm.
drilled a hole, he put a spigot in there, like you're just like a spigot, you on and off. Then
Right.
he put like a screen for all the debris or any pieces of wood, and he he cut his. He went drastic with it. He's no, I guess he knew what he was doing. It looked like it. He put the gutter. He cut the gutter, and then he shaped it like the letter H,
Hmm.
and then he aimed the opening of the gutter to this barrel, and it had filters in it. And then he used the rainwater to water his plants.
Okay.
But you know, the rainwater, I don't know what's up in the clouds, if any spraying allegedly is happening, but you're not going to get the bleach or the chlorine. You're not going to get the fluoride.
Mhm.
Allegedly, rainwater is the best thing for our plants.
Yep.
I'm no expert, but that's what I hear. I love watching people planting, doing their gardening,
Hmm.
cooking. I love all that stuff.
Well, the
But
town
right
had.
now,
I gotta find it. I gotta find it. It's on the calendar. I was gonna look
right
into it.
now, we're looking all right. There's all the planters. I got them all together now on one side. So now I can water with the hose.
Hmm.
My hose has got a rip in it. I got to put some duct tape around it. And then I got these right here. This is getting so big.
Yeah,
This right here. This one, I'm surprised. I showed you that yesterday. This one is getting so big. It's doing, and it was so tiny. This netting made all the difference in the world to have them be really, really big. So, and the water can get through. So I just cover it with the netting. It keeps a lot of the bugs out. And I thought you can buy like 30 feet of netting. I've been looking on Amazon. In other words, if I wanted to, I could get something like a frame or something and then cover all the plants.
Right.
And that may help me. The flower in the front's doing good. The irises are just about gone. I don't know
There's a
why
whole
irises come up
There's a hoop
and
out.
they crumble down. There's only 2 left.
Mhm. They have a what they call
I
a
never
hoop
did check. Let me see how my
netting that you can buy, and it's on Amazon. I'm thinking of cover my beds with it. And see, let them grow bigger.
that's a tomato.
Okay.
And that's the flower.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. I only got this one. And I was hoping for more to come up right there.
Well,
And
after the
then
rain, we'll see.
the
You may have.
rose. Yeah, the rose is doing good. You see this one? There's 1,
Mhm.
there's 2, 3, 4, 5,
Right.
6.
Right.
There's 6 of them. And then
Mhm.
nothing's come up here. Still waiting.
Mhm.
Nothing yet.
I showed my rose bush today. Everybody said, "Oh, the rose bush is dead." I trimmed it down to nothing. I said, "No, it'll come up. It'll come up." I took all the buds off of it. My first rose came out today. I put it on the short.
Yeah. I cut mine down to the nub and I dug up one that was broken in pieces. I got rid of it and it came right back.
Mhm.
And the strawberries, see, I'm waiting for these. I'm waiting for this one. It's starting to turn. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and then these itty bitties are these little ones. So that's 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 more berries. There's another flower right there. So little by little,
Mhm.
and tomato plants are doing good. There's 1, there's how many? There's a lot coming up there.
Yeah, so I have about 3 or 4 on mine.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited about this. I've never seen uh something that looks like this. See, normally you see this,
Right.
but this is big. I've never
Mhm.
seen anything like this, so I'm quite excited to see what's going to happen with that big one right there.
But
I have no
that's
idea.
That's a nub, they call it. You might have a double tomato grow together. Some people don't want that, but
Yeah, I'm
leave
gonna leave it alone.
tomato. Yeah, there's more than one flower there. Yep.
And then there's these
Mhm.
right here. This one, that's two. Let's see, two of them, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're gonna have a lot of
7, 8,
tomatoes.
9. So it looks like, I don't know what's going to happen. It looks like we might have 9, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's all on top. I trim these. They say to trim the bottom
Yeah,
so the
because
more strength can come and more nutrients can go to the fruit.
right.
So I trim these back, and there's already starting to grow a little more.
Mhm.
And then I trim down here, and a little baby still came up right there. So I'm just
Mhm.
watching these videos about tomato plants.
They call them suckers. So you take the suckers off the plant
Yeah.
because they will if they go into the ground, they'll root and you'll have another plant. So
Yeah, I saw
and
that
then
video just yesterday. They said cut the suckers off and put it in the dirt and water it, and you'll have another plant, exactly like you said.
that's
This
what
is
I'm
doing
showing
good.
on my greenhouse.
That
I'm
one's got
showing that.
it's got more leaves, and then you can see the pepper thingies.
Yeah,
About maybe 4 peppers, I guess.
I
So we're
have
doing
3
pretty
on mine.
good.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it said it takes about 90 days for carrots, and then tomatoes and all that stuff coming up. It takes a while. I just have to be patient. But summer is coming. I'm not looking forward to the I'm
Hot.
not looking forward to the heat. That's my problem.
Oh, that's
But
me too. Okay,
I'm gonna look up that netting, and then I have to figure out if I should get 4 tomato cages and then put the netting and have the ones that are in the middle and put the
Mhm.
netting over all the plants for nighttime. Just cover it all up in the evening. And maybe I can stop the bugs. I don't know. You gonna go night night? You gonna go in there? Hmm? Are you gonna go in there and go to bed? Hmm. She's sitting in front she's sitting in front of her house. I put a little mat in front of her house.
Yeah.
I put this little mat in front so she can walk in. And when it
Mhm.
starts to rain, she'll walk right in there. That's her right there, right, boo boo? Yeah.
She wants to go in
Ew.
the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of her way. She can sense it's going to rain.
Mhm.
Whew. Oh, so we got about 2 weeks. 2 weeks before my grandson comes. She's been
Mhm.
having contractions here and there, and they're gonna do a C-section for my grandson,
Okay.
and then they're gonna evaluate whether he has to have surgery or not. So far, the baby is growing. They said as long as the baby is growing, we don't have to do the C-section. Everything looks okay. So I'm like, I've been praying.
Well, my wife had C-section for both kids, so
Yeah, they'll be all
she
right. I
was
think
she was
I
too
just
small
asked
to deliver. She
yeah, I
said
see that. She's a shorter
yeah,
lady. Yeah. It's
she's
like my neighbor,
45,
yeah, my
4'11",
mother,
actually. It's just
my
5
mother,
foot. It's 4'11".
yeah. And my mother was, God rest her soul, about 5'2". I don't know where 5'10" I came out of there, but I ended up 5'10". But that's because of my father. My 2 sisters are 5'7". They're the same height. They got the same bone structure. I don't look anything like them because we have different fathers.
Oh,
That's life.
that's that's her brothers. They're both 5'6", 5'8". The other one's 5'9". So where'd she come out? But that's the way it is.
Yeah,
And then
it happens.
their kids are one's short, one's tall. No,
Hmm. Yeah, you can have a sibling And the cousins can almost, like I said yesterday, the cousins can almost look like twins because you're
My,
brothers or your sisters. It's
my wife says
genetics.
she did all the work, and they both come out looking like me. Is my son the curly hair?
Well, genetics. Genetics is genetics. Like my mother's sister, my mother had dark brown hair and brown eyes. Her sister had red hair and
Yeah.
green eyes. Same mother and father. It's just in the genetics.
My
Kind of
daughter
weird,
keeps saying
but
she has curly hair. She has the banana curl, and she says I
yeah.
can't stand that. She can't stand it. She grows and wears hair in the bun. So I can't stand it. I don't want curly hair. I had curly hair, so my hair still curls.
Do you know people with curly hair? They want straight hair like Asian bone straight hair.
Hmm.
And people with bone straight baby fine hair, they want
What
curly hair.
my son's worse than me. He's got kiki, you know. So he says, where'd I get the hair from? Look at kiki. I can't brush it. I can't do anything with it.
Welcome to the world of genetics, son.
Yeah.
You can't pick your parents, and I can't select the hair before you come out. I'm
Yep.
sorry. This is just how it is. Just work with it. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people when they get older and their hair gets thin, they appreciate having thick hair because you can
Yep.
spread it out a little bit and
Yep.
cover it up. But
Hmm.
when you have bone straight hair, it's hard to if you're a little thin, it's hard to cover that up. So I guess the solution, work with and thank God you have something. If you got a little something going on, just thank God
Hmm.
and keep moving.
I told him, I says, well, you're uh, got my coloring. You have my mother's side. My uh, we don't know what my mother and father was. She was adopted, but we think because uh, she had curly hair, whatever. They say the baldness comes from the mother's side. So he's not bald yet. At 30, I was totally bald. I mean, so
It
I got
happens.
I got this system, and so
Has your mother ever searched the family tree to find her mother? Did she know who she was or no?
she didn't care. Well, I still have it. I'm gonna do it soon. I have the ancestry. I'm gonna do it. My sister did it, and my brother did it, and my sister did it, and they came up with my brother having a um, daughter with another woman, and
Wow.
we don't. He said he never did that. So we're trying to find out. So she said,
Yeah.
test and see. I
My siblings, their father, he got married, then he met my mother. He never got a divorce.
Mhm,
He married her, went to another state. It was before all of this internet and how you can
mhm,
find somebody, real quick. And
mhm,
then she threw him out. And then he met another woman and had children with her. And in his 80s, he met a woman in her late 20s or early 30s and had 2 or 3 kids from her.
mhm,
So this man has fathered about 20 children. He was very busy.
mhm. My
So,
mother was adopted. The adoptive parents knew her mother that adopted that adopted her knew her mother. So I don't know, but she never pursued it. Oh. And my
mm,
brother was shocked when she passed away. We're telling, oh, we don't know why is her mommy's family here or whatever. Well, we're mostly dead, but mommy was adopted. She, what? He didn't know. He was the only one who didn't know. He was floored that though his mother was adopted. So,
wow.
but
That means that there's a strong possibility that your wife, you said your wife was adopted, right?
No, my wife wasn't adopted. No, my
Or who was
mother,
adopted?
my mother was adopted.
Oh, your mother. Okay. So
Yeah.
that means if your mother was adopted, that you were to have uncles. They
Mhm.
may have passed by now because you're in your 70s. They would have to be like in their 90s or something. It's a possibility
Mhm.
they're alive though with
Mhm.
the genetics.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you could have uncles,
That's what we're gonna
cousins.
do. Yep. But
You could have a cousin that's about your age, possibly. A little older, a little younger. That's a possibility.
there's a possibility. That's why we was gonna do the test. So we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
do it.
very
I haven't
interesting.
done it.
There's there's another Steven running around.
Well, she said that she was English, Irish, and uh, German, and
English, Irish, and German. Okay. That's pretty
her
strong genetics.
her mother, who always told her that you was this, you was this. We knew your mom. We knew your mom. You know.
Hmm.
And I'm surprised my brother never knew his mother was adopted. It was floored
That's
him.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
my mother told me everything. She told me everything about, this man would come over every once in a while and my mother would sit with him and they would have coffee. And he would just keep looking at me. I don't know what he's looking at me for, but and then she told me when I got older, she says, "That's your father." I'm like, well, whoop de freaking do. Where are all my birthday gifts? Where are my Christmas gifts? What's up?
yeah.
So he knocked on my bedroom door at about 16 years old.
Mhm.
So he knocked on the door
Yeah,
and
good
he
boy.
said, he says, Lynn, can I come in? I said, yes, you can come in. Come on in. So he sat down knee to knee, looking me in the face. He said, Lynn, I'm your father. And I just looked at him and said, okay. But in my
Uh,
head, I'm like, whoop de freaking do. Where's my sweet six? Where's hello?
yeah, here it is.
So yeah.
Here it is.
What's that?
Ancestry.
Okay. You're gonna do it?
I'm thinking about it, but we haven't done it in
Is
a
that where you
while.
put the saliva in the tube and you send
Yep,
it?
yep. My sister had it done and stuff like that, and we found out weird stuff. And I wonder if I know what's on my father's side. My father wasn't adopted, but all the relatives in Italy, and uh, they say the Franceschetti name comes from Italy, Switzerland, France. A lot of Franceschettis in in France. So
Yeah, that's very interesting to find out how
yeah.
far back you can go with it. And what's kind of interesting? You've seen the stories. It's really amazing where a
Mhm.
person is adopted and the mother that gave them up never really left. She may be one town over.
Mhm.
She may be 20 minutes away. And so you had this lady that had a coworker.
Good evening, Squirrel.
Hey, 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 John, welcome. So the cafeteria worker, the lady would go in and get food or whatever,
Mhm.
and a lot of people thought that they kind of looked alike.
Mhm.
And they come to find out they were 100% blood sisters. They were both adopted out and they were living in the same town, same city or whatever. And
Mhm.
they never knew until they did, the DNA and stuff like that. So I always find it very interesting where you'll find the person, they're not that far, they're not 1,000 miles away, they're in the same city,
Mhm.
and you just never knew. And I don't know why
Well,
people have to be so quiet when people are grown and
mhm.
adults. What are we gonna, what kind of, why is the secrecy? I've
What's
never
strange is
understood that.
all my people in my neighborhood, uh, from where we used to live, all my daughter's friends from high school, they're all moving to Belmore. She- She's meeting them now. Let's see, remember me from high school, and
Full circle.
yeah,
A lot of
and
folks do
people are
that.
moving into Valley Stream like crazy. People that were in Valley Stream are moving out. People are moving in from Valley Stream. So
I want to go home. I remember how nice it was, blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
Now we got the money. I gonna get a job there. I want to go back home like that. New Haven, Connecticut, where I grew up, is ain't nothing good about it. So I wouldn't want to move back there. From the way my sister is describing it,
Mm-hmm.
I would have to live outside of town. I would never want to move into the city. High crime.
Mm-hmm.
My older sister just turned 70 and she has a 3-story house, a nice house. She's got to
Right.
have the fence, she's got to have the ADT, she got a dog, you got to live people will break into your car. That's not living. That's like a prison.
No.
I
It,
can't live like that here. It may be a small little place that I live, but it's just me. You could, I mean, you could leave your door unlocked. I'm 95% sure nothing would happen. I would not do that. I always lock my
no,
door.
I wouldn't
But
have
it's
either.
yeah. Even though I know the neighbors, it's the people that from outside,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that think there is some crime.
Well, even
But at
though
the
when
mo-
you open the screen door, I lock the screen door. I always lock the screen door. I never leave the door open.
yeah, I'm
One
not
time,
gonna leave the thing in. Yeah, to have have
you left
people.
the door open overnight. I said, well, the screen door was locked. I'd forgotten to close the door a few times, but
Yeah, it's
always make
pretty.
sure the screen door is locked.
This is why I stay. And what's nice is over here,
Mhm.
over here, and across the street, we're all 55 and older. This is what it's
Mhm.
designated as. So that's why it's like this, because there's a lot of houses next to each other. These single wides and double wide
Mhm.
manufactured homes, they're all filled with us elderly folks. And
Well,
that
this one,
now, if
my
you,
daughter, my wife was looking into that. Going out to the island where they have the little uh, bungalows, 2-bedroom houses for 50, 55 and older. But she wanted to see if she could put my daughter in there. But we said, oh, if she's older, yes, we could do it. But we
I
never.
wonder if well, it depends. No, but you and your wife are in good health. You
Mhm,
can like here, you can designate if you have some sort of something wrong with you, your heart,
mhm.
or whatever that may be, and you're under a care. You can designate your daughter as your
As a caregiver.
caregiver,
Yep.
and then they can stay with you. You
Hmm.
know, that's what we have here. Over here, he's here most of the time. This lady over here, she has problems walking and stuff like that. I mean, she can get around, but it's real slow. So her
Hmm.
son moved in, and I think he's designated as her caregiver. He's in, let me see, I would guess he's in his early 50s, maybe 51 or so. And then, yeah, you can do that if
Hmm.
there's a condition, if you qualify.
Yeah. We'll see. That's if we don't get the farm upstate. We'll see. You know.
Yeah,
But
we'll see what God has in mind,
we
you
just stay
know.
here. And
Yeah.
because her neighbor, her best friend from Valley Stream wants to move out here. She's talking about going into the sister living not sister living, but the over 50 units they have here. They just built them, but they've 2 or 3 steps up. She wants ground floor. She don't want to go up and down the steps. Uh,
Mm,
with ours is 2 steps down. You have the stoop and then 2 steps down. Uh,
hmm
these not sister living, I keep saying sister living, the over 50, they have 4 or 5, 6 steps up to the,
But that don't make any sense to me if you know they're older people. You should
mhm,
have a ramp or something,
mhm.
a ramp with handrails,
Yeah.
a ramp with handrails so they can scoot their way up. Here,
Mhm,
I just got that step right there. See that step?
mhm, mhm,
And the same as in the front.
mhm,
One step up. And the bathrooms has a seat. It's nothing but showers, but
mhm,
you can step in. It's low to the floor, a few inches,
mhm,
so I can slowly step in. and I installed a hand wand shower myself. So if I want to, if my back's hurting or whatever, I can sit down and just, get cleaned up sitting down. And the toilet sits up high,
Mhm.
so you
Well,
can
when we
easily
got
sit down.
we got this house, it had handrails on it. My wife says, put an extra handrail here so grandma can get out. We don't need it. We don't need it. Now we need it. Thank God
Yeah,
the handrails are in the bathtub and the extra one behind the towel rack. There's a handrail there. And how many
yeah.
times when I was my leg in the cast, I
You
was
made
able
good use
to.
of that handrail. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
I was going to take
There's
it.
no shame. I don't think
I was
there's
going to take
anything
it.
wrong with that. Some
I was
people
going
think
to take
that
it
that
away.
if
No, I
yeah,
wanted to
some
take it
people
away.
think that, oh,
No, no,
I got a
no.
handrail. It makes
Mhm,
me look like an old lady. Well, guess what? I'm an old lady. I don't have
mhm,
a problem. You come into my place to see a handrail, and
mhm,
excuse me, are you going to help me go wash?
mhm,
That's the way I think about it.
mhm. Well,
You,
I have the one shower. I have the thing. He said, take it out. So I'm not taking it out. I said, leave the handrails. No, I'm going to leave everything in. I want to take the handrail out. She said, no, you don't take it out. You regret it. And sure enough, we
yeah,
we're so glad we have it.
yeah. I got. That's why I say if I get to be like I was telling, I forget who I was telling. I think it might have been Living for Jesus
It's
or
raining.
you.
Yeah. Okay.
If I um if the Lord gives me into my 70s
Mhm,
and I feel like I'm getting around kind of slow,
mhm,
then I will consider, if God opens up a door, finding a 55 and older community where my son is.
mhm.
I'll have a relative next to me. Mr. Tim is my friend. We were going to, have a life together, but that didn't work. And he's got his life next town over with his
Mhm.
sister and his brother-in-law have their, might as well say, a single wide, a fifth wheel on cement. They're set with the way that they're living.
Yeah.
There's no way I can. That's the only consideration. And I could say, hey, if you let me stay in the extra bedroom, I'll pay you rent. He may consider it, but
Mhm.
that's the only other option that I have.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
what my daughter was. If we go upstate, she said that she asked about it. Where we're going, could she transfer up there to the uh, Walgreens or whatever, or the supermarket
Yeah.
that she uh, works in? The supermarket up there is another name, but it's the same company. Uh,
Yeah. Will they let her?
they, it's the same union, so she could do it.
I think it'll come together.
Yep, yep.
God
They,
willing. Like I said, when you hit,
uh,
oh, she says, Lynn, you have a great night. Rest well. Love you and God bless. Well, God bless you too, Judy
Judy May,
May. Take care.
you care.
I'm here off and on. I just turn the thing off when I feel like turning the camera off. I just turn it off.
Mhm.
But I want to make sure that, and I got you running on my laptop as well. I try to get in as much for you that I can.
Okay. We got to get Squirrel up there too. I think she's going up. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night to everyone
Good
in the
night.
chat. God bless all of you. Heart. God bless you too, Judy May. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
We
Um,
appreciate it greatly.
so we talked about that. We talked about we talked about it in front of the lady the uh, woman that runs the place we go to. She says there's a couple of farms up here. You want to look? Uh, and she asked us about that when
Uh
we
huh.
booked rooms. She said there's a farm for sale up here within a year or two. I don't know if it's going to go up for auction or whatever, but there's a farm for sale up here. Would you be interested in it? And when we go up there this year, we're going to look at it. So if we
That's
get
great.
pictures and stuff like that, we're going to look at a tiny house. Looking at the tiny house, there's a double, the double wide. It's a 40 by 20 or something like that, 40 inches long. It's got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen and stuff like that. Tiny home that you put on the slab, and we're thinking of doing that and get us home from my son on the same property. If we can do it, we'll see when we do it.
That would be great as a nice homestead.
Yep.
And then they're there, as you get older, they're there. And you
Mhm.
can set everything up for the steps and everything the way you like it. So you can easily walk up, easily walk out, plan for the winter. Have it so where you can get out of the house, walk a few steps. Good night. Oh,
Good
he's
night.
saying good night. I don't know if he's saying good night to Judy May or to everybody. I don't know.
Oh, you said
But
good night all. He's saying good night to Judy May.
yeah, you gotta like think, okay, I'm 72 now. What happens when I'm 75? I want to be
Yep.
able to get out of the house. I don't want to step down a lot of stairs, walk
Yep.
a few steps, get to my car. You
Mhm.
know, these are the things we don't like to think about, but we got to think about it.
Yep.
You know,
And we're
there's
talking
no
about running
embarrassment.
a
There's
farm
no
and stuff like
embarrassment.
that. I said we get a tractor. I want to be able to, if we get a lot of snow, who's going to shovel? We got to look into all that. Not
Yeah,
shovel, but plow it.
there's a lot of young men. There's a lot of services. You buy the
Mhm.
contract. You say, okay, how much are you per year? And then they say, okay, if you want the whole year, every time it snows heavy, I'll be out. You pay them
Mhm.
a certain amount, or you can say per, okay, 6 times, 10 times. I don't know, whatever way they work the contract out,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, I think they charge like $1,000 a year, and
Yeah,
if they use it, uh, you pay whatever you use. How many times they come out. So if it's $1,000, they come out 10 times. Use up the $1,000, you got to pay more, and each year you pay.
right, right.
Oh,
But yeah, that's pretty cool. So you have to arrange, okay, my trash, the
mhm.
snow season, and then the accessibility factor for me to get to the car, go down the driveway. We say, okay, we're gonna go into the big city once a
Right.
month.
Right.
Got our freezers full of food. Make
Yeah.
sure the gas tank is full.
If
I
squirrel says I don't
don't
like,
like snow.
yeah,
Me either.
me either. But
It looks pretty when it's like when you're home for Christmas or you're
mhm,
home from work. It looks nice, but we don't
right.
like shoveling it, trying to
Mhm.
walk in it. It's cute. It's
But I said
pretty.
if I had a tractor or when I had a plow on it, I could probably do it, and I would show my son how to
Yeah.
do stuff like that. And we wouldn't plow
Mhm.
the whole property, but I would get chickens, stuff like we'll look into it. We'll see what we.
Yeah.
He says there's a
You can
barn.
do this. I see men in their 80s and their 90s. They still have a little homestead.
Mhm,
They got relatives around them, and everybody helps everybody.
mhm.
Okay, Dad, don't worry about it. I got this. Let me get on the tractor for you. You relax. I'm not saying you can't, but just let me do it and let me do it for you. And that's all.
So supposedly there's a greenhouse on the property. They had a farm stand and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll definitely see what it looks like. And there's a lot of property up there for sale. So we'll see. And there's a condo place right by the uh
Yeah,
place
I
we
don't
built.
like if I live in an apartment, even though it's steps. I like to be on the second floor. I don't like to be on the ground floor. No.
Well,
But
this is
now living here, I don't mind it.
it's all on one ground floor. This one condo
That is
that.
perfect. I like that.
So we're gonna look
And
at that. Uh, they have a golf course on the property. He said, I'm not into golf. So we'll see. There's other
yeah,
places. There's other places. I've got a whole list for you. Because when you come, I'm going to spend one day looking and I'll say,
take notes, take pictures.
mhm, if
You
we
take
can.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're gonna have a problem with that.
Mhm,
And then you say, okay, let's take a look into the bathroom.
mhm,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need a rail here, a rail there. Just
mhm,
every single thing you can think of that you feel you're gonna need to be comfortable and safe. That's
mhm.
the thing. Comfortable and safe. Your wife, what does she want? What does she like? You
He
just come
doesn't want to
together.
move.
Your daughter, hey, what do you think about this? Do you like the stove? Do you like the way the entry is?
Mhm.
You
She
know,
don't want to move up there. That's it. She wants to stay down here. I don't want to go in the country. But the more
the
she,
cities in the years to come. In the years to come, the city's gonna get kind of interesting. Is all I can say to that. I'm glad I live. I live in a city of 20,000 people.
mm,
Tim lives in a city of about 1,300 people. 1,300 farms, single wides,
mm,
small, old two-floor houses. It's very country. When you drive down Tim's street, down his street, cows, horses,
mm,
farmers.
not here.
You know,
There's this smallest community is about 20,000. Where we are is it's over 40 something thousand people in this
wow.
community. So it's
Yeah.
very populated.
Well, the thing of it is, you could say to your daughter, well, look, we can once a month all pile into the car. We can go into the city. You
Mm,
want to do your shopping. You want to go to a restaurant. We can balance this out because you
yeah.
think you're just going to sit in your room, go to work, come home and sit. Not
Well,
necessarily.
where she is, there's a Walmart, there's uh, a Menards, whatever it is, and there's a Home Depot. There's a lot of stuff right around it. And when my son works, I don't want, just want me to say the name. Where he works, there's a place right by where my daughter would work, so they could take her. So I'm not taking her to work every day. So we'll see.
Well, that's something she's going to have the range unless she has a coworker that work. If somebody's stocking or whatever, and she's doing another job, and they work the same hours,
Yeah.
or you're going to have to do the Uber, and that's very expensive.
Mhm. So we'll see. We're
We'll
just
see what
gonna take a
happens.
look, and if she says, well, if this place can sustain itself with the plants and stuff like that, and the vegetables, selling vegetables,
You
that
may not like
could be self-sustained it,
like,
you know.
and your daughter's very young. I understand what she's saying, but like I said, when I lived in the country with my husband, God rest his soul,
Mhm.
we drove about an hour to go into the city,
Yeah.
and I worked overnight, so I'd have to leave in the early evening, drive
Hmm.
all the way into the city.
Hmm.
And then what I would do on Friday, I'd get my check. My check would be deposited,
Hmm.
and I would stop at all the grocery stores. I'd
Yeah.
pick up the groceries for the week. And then I
Hmm.
would come back into the country because I got all my coupons and and everything, excuse me, everything. And then he would finish up his work, and then it's the weekend. You had to have a list because it was too far to go to try to go get a thing of sugar. They
Hmm.
had a small town store, you know, where
Well,
you could
that's
go
where
get certain things.
my brother-in-law, he moved to Connecticut, and he lived in the country. About a mile away, he had a country store where they could get milk, eggs, whatever. But if they
Yeah.
wanted to stock up on stuff, they would have their Stop and Shop, but they had to go 2 hours to get to the store. You know, they had to bring a thing, Costco's or whatever, and they get stuff from there, and they stock up for the week or for the month. And then if you wanted to go to the mall, you spent an hour driving to the mall. So but we
It's
went
worth
there. It
it
was
to me.
nice.
I love that kind of living. And the
Mhm,
one town I lived in upstate New York, they had a lot of farmers, and in the spring into the summer, they had fresh, all fruit and vegetable stands all over the place,
mhm,
dirt cheap. And I would load up on a big thing. I had a big,
mhm,
big, big old container of apples, had them on the enclosed porch. And when all
mhm,
the kids would come, they could come in, grab an apple, go in, wash it, eat it. And
mhm,
then I would make buffet style dinners because that husband had teenagers, and I would just make a whole load of chicken and the vegetable and the potatoes and whatever. And I'd stack up the plates, the knives and the forks. And I said,
Yep.
all right, come on in here. It's time to eat. And everybody would grab their plate. Some would sit on the couch. Some
Mhm.
would sit in the, it was a lot of work. I
Yeah.
was washing more clothes than I would like to remember. I did so much laundry, but I loved hanging the
Yeah.
laundry outside, especially the
Oh,
sheets and
yeah.
the pillowcases. It smells
Oh,
so
yeah.
good. And and then they'd have the Williamson Apple Blossom Festival. People will come from all over. You go, you get the
Mhm.
fried bread and the fried Oreos, the turkey leg, and go on rides. It was very country, very homey.
Oh, yeah.
And we
We go
all
up
looked
there,
out.
they have that festival every year. They have a festival up there. We go there,
Yeah,
they have fried dough and all that. But,
yeah, I love stuff like that.
her
So
my son's fiance, his father has property upstate, but she don't want to move that far up. In Cherry Valley, New York. That's up.
you get me to leave in 5 minutes. If I
uh,
married a man and he said, we're gonna live in the country, let's go, let me pack.
she wants to do it, but not that far. So we have to see. Check out the property. There's a
Yeah.
house on it, but this is it's not well kept.
I
It's got a
never
lot of
ever had a problem
like,
doing that. I loved and when I was grocery shopping, I had a big old smile on my face because I knew it's Friday. I'm gonna
mm,
go home. I'm gonna take my nap, put the food away. I'm gonna take my nap. The school bus is gonna come. Alan's gonna get off the bus. I
mhm,
get dinner started. Husband comes home, and there we are for the whole weekend. I love that. And when we had 4 days on, 4 days off, I loved it. I loved that. You had to work 4 10-hour shifts, and then you had 4 days off. It was like having a vacation every 4 days, and we got a lot done.
mhm.
The 4 10 hours, I love that.
Well, the place that we're looking at, the guy had a pumpkin. He raised pumpkins. He had corn. He sold a lot of stuff, uh, sold it to people. So the farm sustained itself. When we're going to look at, so got to
Hello,
see.
Squirrel, Fab 50. Hello, 21
Yes, well,
SC.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you.
And stopping in. We're going to end it at 11:30. So
Okay. Well, let me drop their links then. Hold on.
thank, thank you.
Okay. At, there's 21's. I can do it right. There's 21C. Let me go to Squirrel
Here's-
and videos and grab his
Yeah, he did a couple of videos, so we should be doing good, Squirrel.
at school fishing. Here's Squirrel's
You're
Magnet
doing
Fishing right there, his newest video. Jesse M. Let's go to
just
him.
not all. Okay.
And so let's grab Jesse M. very quickly at, okay,
Pretty
GSSE,
cool.
Jesse M. Oh, wait a minute. I'll erase that. That's a mistake. Remove. Let me do it again. Jesse M. So we'll put him right there. And then Judy Mae Collins.
Mhm.
Go to
Oh,
channel.
like, comment, subscribe to the people.
And here is Judy Mae Collins. Okay. Judy. Oh, wait a minute. Spell it right. Judy Mae Collins. Let's get her in there. And then I think that's everybody. Let me look up and see to the top
I think you got
what
everybody.
I think that's everybody, Brother Stephen.
That's it.
All right,
Oh,
and
Sparrow.
I'm gonna step
Yeah,
down. Take
thank
care.
you. Thank
You're
you for
welcome.
coming in. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. So we're going to end it soon. So I want to thank everybody. Thank Lynn for coming in again and chatting with us. I will check out Jesse M. I think I have someone else, but I will double check. I hope to see you, new friend. Okay, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to pack it in for my wife says I got to take care of the garbage, so I'm going to do that before the rain starts again. So we'll end the chat. I want to say good night to everybody. Thank you for coming in to the chat. We have, let's see what we have. We have Che for coming into that thing. We have Grandma Lynn in the chat. We have Judy May. We have Judy May. I think we have Mount Sparrow in the chat too. Go check all the channels out. Mount Sparrow, Sparkle, thank you for coming into the chat tonight. Nicole Ritz, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Mount Sparrow did come in. Thank you. Go check their channel out. Squirrel Magna Fishing and Outdoors. Let's get him up. He should be monetized already. So let's go and help him out as well. And 21SC, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you all. And I will see you in the next one. I will be live on Sunday. I will not be live tomorrow night. I have some stuff to take care of. I will post a few videos. I have the video of me making keychains, buttons, stuff like that with stickers and some more stickers and stuff like that. I hope you join me for that. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified when I post the video. Not even close. You'll get there. You'll get there. We're going to get you there. I swear we're going to get you there, Squirrel. We're working on it. We'll get you there. Just want to say good night to everybody. Watch the video to Wednesday, the vlog portion of the video. Tomorrow we'll be getting as much as I can planted in the ground. I'll be taking stuff from the house, setting up for Memorial Day. On Friday, it's supposed to be better. So I'll be finishing up whatever I can do. We'll be doing the barbecue pep station. I will be doing a shout out to Squirrel for sending me the stickers. I'll be showing you how I make the tumblers, keychains, phone grips, stand, whatever, and the keychains and the buttons tomorrow. On Friday, there will be a view through the ring light. Hope you tune in for that. I will not be live on Monday because of Memorial Day, but I will be live on Sunday. I will not be live tomorrow because I got some stuff to take care of. So I'm asking you for prayers to help my son's fiance's father. Prayers for us that we still need some help with some stuff, that my son gets through everything, that we can work out everything, that everything works out according to plan, stuff like that. So I'll be praying for all of you. We'll be praying for Judy May. I'll be praying for Grandma Lynn. We're praying for 1SC. We'll be praying 21SC. We're praying for Squirrel that he gets monetized and that everybody has a happy and healthy Memorial Day weekend. I'll see you on Sunday night for about an hour or so at the Dollar Tree Hall. and I will be doing a lot of videos trying to get all the mulching, the ground, and all my stuff in the garden. We'll start our second season going in June, and then getting ready for whatever comes our way. Have a few barbecues and stuff like that. We'll be doing a live stream out on the deck. I hope to get the canopy up maybe before the weekend, but definitely within the next week or so, we'll have the canopy up. Uh, I'm trying to tell you what we're going to do. Rest of the plantings in from the garden. Oh, you're quite welcome. So pray for Grandma Lynn, that her son has a happy and healthy baby, and anybody else that needs prayer. So tomorrow it'll be either working in the house. I hope to get the video up. I edited it and everything. I hope to get it up where I like it about making all this stuff. And then anybody that I send stuff up to, you will get it after Memorial Day. And once I hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. And the contest for what's in the room, what doesn't belong. Right now, this box doesn't belong here, but that's not part of the giveaway. But the box is here. This is the gazebo. Hope to get this up this weekend. Look at it and see if I can do it myself. We'll see. Maybe get the wife to help me, whatever. We'll see. Keep my fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So, a lot to do this weekend. Hope to get the stuff done. Hope to get the prep area for the barbecue done. We're going to have a barbecue on Monday. If it's just for the family, whatever, but we're going to barbecue. So I hope you keep watching the channel, keep watching the videos. I'll be doing a lot of gardening videos. I'll link other people gardening videos to the videos below. Going forward, we'll have a lot of stuff. We'll do a video about the DIY Monday Dad's Place. And then Dad's Garage always opened. We'll do a video on that next week. And what we're going to do with the garage, get to the two sheds. By June, I want everything done. I want everything planted. I want the pond done. I want the pond lighthouse up. Hope to have that too. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll stain the wood on the deck and maybe even paint the floor. But that's coming up. So the gazebo, the staining of the deck, the barbecue station. My daughter wants to have a party in July on the deck. We're making a tiki bar for her. So got a lot of things going on. Hope to see you in the next video. So remember to like, comment. I can't say it enough. Like, comment, subscribe. Ding. So you get notified when I post the video. Next live stream will be on Sunday night around 8 o'clock. Probably be on till about 10 o'clock. I will see you all then. Don't forget to watch my videos, watch my shorts. We're going to start doing a video blitz to get to the thing I want to be monetized or getting monetized in June. Hope to be monetized by my anniversary. And we'll see where we are. I hope to be at maybe 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. We'll see. We're going to do 3 to 6 videos in the morning, 3 to 6 videos in the afternoon, post the video of what I did in the yard, of what we're doing going forward, and then post videos of the gazebo going up, then post a video of the barbecue station being done. It will probably be done on Friday or Saturday. I'll put the video up. Depends on what I can do the work, because I have my air conditioner guy coming on Friday, and I don't know what time he's going to be here and stuff like that. So I have to be with him to take him around to make sure it checks out everything. And I said, as soon as he comes, whatever gets that done, we'll get to our barbecue area. So that will all follow into place. And then we'll get the garage done. We'll feed the lawn again. We'll plant more flowers. We'll get the mulch out. We've got a lot to do. We'll get the pond done, fix up the pond, fix up the back of the pond, get the plants in, get the landscape fabric down to get rid of the thing, and put gravel and stuff down. I could go on and on and on, but it will be done by the end of June. Everything will be done, and it will look nice for the summer. And we'll have less to do next year. If we make the pond bigger, then that's another project. So that's it for me for tonight. I hope to see you in the next video. So then it's Stephen saying good night to all. God bless you. Remember that all's possible if you believe. You believe you can do something, do it. I did it. Remember that the past is behind us. The video is done. It's over. That's the past. If you want to see it again, you got to go back and review it. The present is now, me saying good night. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2025 better than 2024. And I will see you in the next video. Till next time, good night. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Things will start changing when I hit 15. When I hit 5,000 subscribers, we got a whole new format to follow, whole new intro, outro, and stuff like that. Different projects coming up and stuff like that. And I'm very close. So I will not tell you about it until I do it, because I don't want people taking my idea. I just may do it before I get the 15,000. That may help me, but we'll see. So good night, all. Good night. God bless you. I'll pray for you. I hope everybody's well. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Next live stream, Sunday night. I'll see you then. Good night to everybody. And I'll see you in the next video.